Surgery might make you feel better about yourself, but it certainly won't do your wallet any good at all. The subject of tonight's Money Maker profile knows all about that. He's made millions from it. Tom Bachelor met the man holding the scalpel.
Mr. Alex Carradis, one of Britain's leading cosmetic surgeons, earns over £1 million a year. Performing over 600 operations means he hears some interesting proposals.
You get sort of peculiar requests, you know, somebody wants their hands enlarging, or they feel that they want their ears, you know, they feel their ears are too small and they want them enlarged, or their eyes moved. You know, certainly in those cases, you know, we can't really do much to help them. It is possible somebody can come in requesting to look like a specific person. Now, you know, 9 times out of 10 that's absolutely impossible.
Carradis, 39, trained for 10 years before fully qualifying as a cosmetic surgeon. But now the practice is so busy, the pressure of so many procedures makes holidays essential.
I try to take as many holidays a year as I can. I have homes in Greece and the island of Corfu, but I also tend to go to the Caribbean quite a bit.
Carradis operates twice a week, working on up to 6 patients a day. About 1 in 3 operations are men, and their number is on the increase.
I think men are aware that there's a lot of competition these days in business, and you know, you not only have to be good, you have to look good.
That could mean any number of procedures such as liposuction, the removal of excess fat costing £3,000, eye lifts at £2,000, or even a chin implant at £3,500, where in the US you can choose between the Cary Grant, the Arnie, or the Michael Douglas option.
It's very commonly we get requests for eyelid lifts, you know, things such as, you know, eye bags. People tend to sort of think that these days that, you know, a good strong chin, you know, could reflect, you know, strong character, and so therefore, you know, they feel that by, you know, enhancing, you know, the look of their profile, or whether their chin, you know, they come across as being, you know, stronger, you know, types.
For women, procedures are more varied and more expensive. The expense of an operation is directly related to the time spent in theatre.
The most expensive single operation will probably be something along the lines of a facelift, you know, which can take anywhere up to 3 hours in surgery. Of course, if you have some further surgery done in addition to the facelift, say your eyelid, you know, need a tuck or a lift, you know, that adds to the time spent in theatre, and therefore the amount of money that, you know, you need to have this operation obviously increases as well. A facelift can start anywhere from about, you know, £4,800.
Alongside collagen, there are more straightforward requests like Botox treatments, which cost £400. The so-called lunchtime lift, a toxic injection that paralyzes facial muscles and takes only a few minutes to perform, can mean a quick cash turnaround of up to £2,000 for just a few hours' work.
By injecting Botox underneath the skin into the muscle, we stop the muscle from moving, and therefore the skin lies on top of the muscle, stops creasing as well.
Should you come into contact with Carradis, the likelihood is he'll agree that your request makes sense. Even his colleagues at work have gone under the knife.
I mean, I operate on my staff. I operate on my family and my staff. Yeah, I do. I don't know if I'd like to necessarily. She'd like to tell the whole world about it, but yeah, I do operate on my staff, anyways. One of the perks of the business is they get a substantial discount for having procedures done within the practice.
It has obviously helped that I've known Mr. Carradis for quite some time, nearly 7 years in fact, so he was the obvious choice. One of the perks of the job is I do get discounts on some treatments like collagen.
Some operations may have their complications, and that can mean repercussions in court.
You know which operations went absolutely smoothly, which operations perhaps didn't go as smoothly, and you could sort of half prepare yourself. People are becoming more demanding, and unfortunately, you know, it all boils down to money. You know, if something goes wrong, if something doesn't go according to plan, you know, they want compensation, and you know that basically means money. I think the important thing here is trying to explain to people that, you know, there are no guarantees for this type of surgery, or any surgery for that matter, you know, and things can and do go wrong.
So what does Carradis do with all the cash? He confesses to a penchant for Porsches.
Funny enough, I have a little bit of a soft spot for cars. Only, you know, in the past few Porsches. Money liberates you, there's no doubt about it. I mean, on the other hand, of course, because I work long hours, I don't actually get to enjoy the fruits of my success as much as I'd like to.
With no shortage of customers, and with male patients on the up, those fruits could be ripe for picking in very early retirement.